In terms of my education, the oldest parts of a town are often the most attractive locations in the city, and that is due to the history that they possess. They serve as an excellent starting point for everyone interested in learning about the town's history and heritage. Oh, our own Burger King, that's some progress. It is American, privately owned, and got nothing to do with the government or the local municipality. Anyways, the oldest parts in the city usually houses the city's treasures, such as the city hall, the first post office, the first police station, statues of monuments, museums, train stations, the city's nature parks, and botanical gardens. These locations are often the most beautiful parts of a town and hold sites that serve as the city's biggest tourist attractions. This is why they are considered the most beautiful and most valuable locations in the city, and therefore need to be preserved and kept in their best condition for tourists and future generations. Unfortunately, this is not the case for the capital city of KwaZulu-Natal, Pietermaritzburg. Welcome to the video. I'm Gurulego and I'm your host. Our video today is about Pietermaritzburg, a city that is decaying and on the brink of collapse. In this video, we will examine the neglected old infrastructure that is not being maintained in the city, particularly in the areas where the municipality management often spends most of their time on official duties. And for you, the viewer, to be able to comprehend this video, I think I should start by mentioning that Pietermaritzburg is the capital city of KwaZulu-Natal, famous for its tranquil Victorian architecture, representing the city's heritage and identity. It was founded by the Afrikaners in the 1800s, and they governed the city. The majority of people's opinions seem to think that this area had a better quality of life. There were industries, job, cleanliness, and approximately 90% of what you can see in the city was constructed by the Afrikaners. Everything was well managed until it was taken over by the majority. Ever since this transition, the city has been falling and the quality of life is declining rapidly. Poverty and unemployment are increasing, especially for the youth. Despite being the capital city, it is one of the worst cities in South Africa to live in, considering a lack of services from the municipality, and also in terms of safety and security. And the crime stats are proving that this city is one of the most dangerous cities to live in. So that's what today's video is about. So please watch the entire video and let us know what are your thoughts. And if you find the video valuable, please hit our favorite button, which is the subscribe button. Comment, share with your friends and family, and also like the video. Liking the video tells the algorithm that this video is good and it should be pushed to more viewers across the YouTube platform. Our talk begins on Chief Albert Luthuli Street, and a disgrace is already prevalent. And this location is about 80 meters from the city hall. If you can recall the beginning of the video, I mentioned that typically the city hall is the oldest part of the city. And in the case of Pietermaritzburg, this is where senior officials of the municipality have their offices, which is quite significant. This area is supposed to be a pleasure to be around, and yet it's quite the opposite. When considering Durban, I often question myself why Pietermaritzburg is a capital city when the majority of the people are desperate to leave the city. The areas in the vicinity of the Durban City Hall are so beautiful, and I think they are above average in terms of cleanliness. Even romantic couples in Durban like to relax in the area around the city hall, and this is less than what I can say for the vicinity of Pietermaritzburg City Hall. It always reminds me of a phrase: when it doesn't rain, it pours. Yeah, let's continue with the video. even the decay that's been affecting the streets for years. They continue to birth individuals brimming with resilience, and one such individual is Thuso Mbedu. She was raised in the very same streets. She's a testament to the fact that one's beginning do not dictate their end. Today she stands tall as a globally acclaimed actor and one of South Africa's most successful female celebrity. Her influence is undeniable, and yet the city that nurtured her talent has been in a state of decay and decline for over 25 years. This is the same city that proudly hosts the Comrades Marathon on an annual basis, and the Comrades Marathon is one of South Africa's biggest sporting events. That is, if it's not one of the world's biggest events for over a quarter of the century. But I guess we should not dwell on the past. I still invite you to watch the video and please share your thoughts on this provoking journey. I must express my disappointment as it appears I chose the wrong day to visit. This video was shot on a Saturday on Church Street, which is known as a shopping street. This location is just a few feet from the iconic Pietermaritzburg City Hall. On this particular day, Church Street was in a better state than usual. Often it resembles a pigsty. Please follow the link above to witness that. With garbage thrown about as if someone had been rummaging through the bins and purposely throwing their content on the ground. And there are numerous times when the garbage isn't collected promptly, making Church Street a very unpleasant place to be at. Today, however, the street is relatively clean compared to its usual state. And despite this, the evidence of decaying infrastructure is still prevalent. I invite you to see for yourself and let me know if my assessment of Church Street in Pietermaritzburg is biased. This area is supposed to be a priority in the city's maintenance budget. Another concerning issue is the apparent lack of security personnel in the vicinity, and therefore I wouldn't advise any tourists to come and hang around this area. And please let me know if you can spot in the video any security presence. As we conclude our first part of our journey through the city of Pietermaritzburg, it's clear that there is much more to explore and discover. The decay and the neglect that we've seen today are just the tip of the iceberg. The city's rich history and heritage are being overshadowed by the current state of its infrastructure. And this is a situation that demands attention and action. But remember, this is not the end of our exploration. In the second part of this video, we will continue with our thought-provoking journey through the streets of Pietermaritzburg, diving deeper into the issues that plague the city and hopefully spark the conversation about what can be done to restore the city back to its former glory. If you are viewing this video in the future, you can follow the link above to watch the second part of this video instantly. And as always, if you find this video valuable to you, please hit our favorite button, which is the subscribe button. Share with your friends and family, and don't forget to leave a comment with your thoughts. Your engagement helps us reach more viewers and makes a difference in bringing these issues to light. Peace and hope to see you on the next video.